Hi, I'm Randy Crownover, and I want to welcome you to this episode of Life Matters. Today I want to talk to you about, craziness. It seems an appropriate thing to talk about craziness this week with all the political turmoil that's gone on, the COVID crisis that's going on about us. And if I don't know about you, but my guess is that right now, instead of sending kids off to school and getting some reprieve from Christmas vacation, well, the kids are home and they're doing their school from your house, and craziness is still with you. And kids are getting ready to go back to school. Maybe they've gotten their grades from last semester. They know that this next semester the pressure may be on or off. You may be thinking, oh my gosh, I've got a really tough semester ahead of me. And somebody out there, I'm sure, is suffering the loss of a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Maybe mama's got cancer or daddy has Alzheimer's. I don't know. All of those things just start working together to start making things crazier and crazier and crazier. And then there's the workload and all the things that you had to do at home that now you got to do at work, and now you're back at home. And let me think a minute. Oh, and you were busy cleaning behind the sofa, and you found the place where the dog went to the restroom 3 months ago. Life can get pretty crazy. So tonight I want to talk to you about 5 things you might want to think about doing when you reach crazy times like this. First of all, number 1, breathe. Yeah, breathing. Breathing is perhaps one of the best things you can do. Not just the normal kind of breathing, but you want to take time to breathe to control the pace of your emotion, the pace of your inner clock, that engine that keeps running and running and running inside of you. You can slow it down by simply controlling the pace of your breathing. It's a thing called mindfulness. If you really want to practice that, go research it a little bit on the internet, find some books, get a class. YouTube's got lots of great things on mindfulness and how to use breathing to slow yourself down. And yes, there are apps for that. Some of the leading apps for breathing and mindfulness meditation are Calm and Headspace. There are lots of others that you can look for. Go find a good app, go find a good book, go find a good YouTube source, and learn how you can use breathing to slow you down. It's cheap, it's easy, and it's highly effective. Number 2, step back and look at the big picture. Now, that may be difficult to do when you're in the middle of a crisis, because our tendency is to focus on what's going on immediately around us, to look at the middle of the chaos, and that's all we're going to see is the chaos. But if we step back for a moment, we're going to remember other times in our lives, other times in history when life was chaotic, when things were difficult. We'll start to see how other people got through times like this, and we'll also start to see that in this moment, other people are doing things that are making it easier for us and giving us hope, even a time that's really crazy. And if we just go searching a little bit, we're going to find those safe spots, those bright spots that we can count on to be able to help us move forward. Item number 3, focus on what you can do. Chaos invites us to look outside of ourselves, to see that what's going on out here someplace. And that takes us away from what power we have in ourselves to take care of us. We see the threat as bigger than ourselves. And so we panic, we lock up, we divorce ourselves of our own energy and power. In fact, we give that energy and power over to the chaos. That doesn't make sense. So look at what you can really do, what you can really take responsibility for, and focus on that. Do what you can do, not what you think needs to be happening out here, but here within you. That gives you your power back. Number 4, make a plan. Okay, yeah, you've heard me say these things a lot before. They're all true. Making a plan gives us a sense of direction. It gives us a sense of something that we can do. It gives us a sense of purpose. And again, it gives us a chance to exercise our power for our own benefit. Plans need to be measurable and objective. In other words, you want to do something that you can really see and that will really matter and will provide some sense of substance. Even if it's to go, sit back and just breathe. It helps. And making time for that each and every day helps. Number 5, and this is the one you'll like most of all, at least I do. Take time for you. That's right, take time for yourself. I don't know what you would do. Sometimes it's difficult because the demands of the chaos are so great. But if you're really stepping back and looking at yourself, if you're really doing just what you can do, you're going to recognize that for you to help somebody else, you got to take care of you. So plan that time for you. Plan that time for you to walk around the block, even if it's bone-chilling cold. Wrap yourself up, go for a walk. Maybe you go to a store. Maybe you go someplace else. Maybe it's just to sit quietly back in your room and maybe find a magazine article or something short that you can read just for a little bit to clear your head, regain your sense of personhood, of who you are, your sense of self. Take that breath and recognize it. You may have the ability to get through this. My name is Randy Crownover. I'm a licensed marital and family therapist in Edmond, Oklahoma. If you're having too much trouble dealing with the chaos, please don't stop just with this video. Take what you've learned here. Go find a skilled person, somebody that's licensed, perhaps a marital and family therapist or another counselor who can help you work it through. You'll get through better and more quickly. If you're interested in my services, please check me out at randycrownover.com. I'll be looking forward to talking with you. And if you like this session, well, hey, hit that subscribe button. Come back and see me next week and tell your friends. I enjoy the company. Have a great day.